Well, that's a great question. What do I wish I knew back in the 20s that I know now? If today me could have talked to yesterday me, what would he say about leadership? I think it goes back, John, to the fundamentals. I would tell myself, hey, leadership is this. Number one, it's built on trust. And I would talk about the relational side of leadership, that leadership is not about how smart you are, it's not about the positional authority you have, it's not about how talented you are. First of all, leadership is about the quality of relationships you build. That leadership is a heart-to-heart activity. Remember I told you the secret of leadership? It's not about you, it's not about me. It's about my ability to serve others. I did a workshop yesterday for one of our large clients, and we're talking about leadership, and that was the topic of the workshop. And I told people this, I said, people follow the leader first and the vision second. And if you have an outstanding vision, I mean a clear, strategic, compelling vision, and you're not a compelling person, you're not a leader who's earned the right to take people into that vision, doesn't matter how good your vision is. So I wish that the Tim Kight of the 20s, and when I was 20, would have known all of that, would have understood the power of my behavior in affecting other people, and that people trust me not because of position or talent, they would trust because of who I am and how I behave. And then I think the other thing that I would want to tell my younger self about leadership would be manage the system, not just the parts, and a more technical thing, but there's a tendency in leadership to pay attention to those things we're most comfortable paying attention to and not understand the whole system. It's harder to get your arms around the system. It's much easier to be really good in one or two categories. I call that, it's the old T model from consulting. I call it be a deep generalist. So you're deep in certain areas, I'm really good at this and really good at this, but I'm conversationally competent across the spectrum of the system. I know that sounds more technical, but when I teach young leaders, I teach this. And you be conversationally competent about the system and be a deep generalist. I think that's another very important principle I wish I'd have known earlier in my life.